Hey Cancer, how you doing? It's Anomaly. Um, it's like 2 something in the morning over here, July 5th. Um, you know, we in the whispering hours, that time where if you're up and you're in tune, there are some messages that, you're going to come through or you're going to come to see. I hope that I'm able to, provide something. So I want to do a reading on what you should know or what you need to know. We're in the beginning of July. Spirit, please protect this reading. Please protect the viewers, any and all who choose to watch, like, subscribe. Definitely. Thank you all for coming back to this table and allowing Spirit and myself to talk with you. Alright, well, I keep seeing the Eight of Swords, and so there may be something that you're blind to or something that you may not be aware of. It can be that you may have some type of binding also that you're not aware of. It can also be that there's conversation surrounding you, that you're unaware of. I'm going to cut the deck. Spirit, this is for Cancer, what they need to know, as we're already in July, so in the beginning of July. What is necessary for Cancer to know? One card, please. Most important message of all for Cancer that they need to be aware of. Alright, you have the Five of Pentacles. So, this could be something about, being left out in the cold, possibly. Somebody, walking away from you, you walking away from somebody else, something in that matter. Alright, Spirit, this is for Cancer. Can you provide me with 4 cards for Cancer, please? What Cancer needs to know. Page of Cups, Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, Tower card. Okay, Cancer, so with the Page of Cups here, I see this as a thought of this Queen of Wands energy. Some of you may be, in a presence of, I want to say allurance, but that may not be a word, but just basically being very alluring, seductive, beautiful, vivacious, very sunny, very happy, possibly very chipper. Some of you could have cats, but with this Page of Cups here, like I said, I feel like this is an idea that you're having for yourself. Like maybe there's some type of new take or new start on an endeavor, whether it be a person or it be some type of activity that you want to do. You have some type of love for it, but it seems, and you have an interest to start this or to have at least some type of conversation about this, to take a step towards it. But on the other side, this Queen of Wands is looking at this, this Three of Swords in the upright and looking at this Tower, how third-party interferences have possibly, caused a lot of endings, a lot of turmoil, but it could be in a good way because all the cards are in an upright position. So in that Queen of Wands energy, you could be seeing this as a turnaround, as like, oh, I got through this. I was able to look past, this, whatever this Tower, situation is. And I feel like it's not just, one thing that happened, maybe multiple different things that happened. It could be a loss of friends. It could be a fallout of friends, a fallout of a home situation, maybe even like who is taking home the bacon, you know what I'm saying, with the king's hat on top, crown falling off. It doesn't mean that, just like a king can take care of a home, even the queen can, but that crown falling off and fire underneath, but let's see, what is this Tower that Cancer is reminiscing or looking at? Well, it's something painful. It's the Nine of Swords. It looks like you've, like I said, been going through it. As you can see, one sword, two sword, and three swords are coming through this individual's body, heart, throat, the brain. And then there's the other six swords following. So these things up here, you've been able to release, essentially. Like, they're no longer attacking at you or gripping your heart or gripping, like, your impulses, how you choose to respond. However, there are still three things here that are really hurting you, Cancer. So whatever this tower is very hurtful. Hangman on the bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles, and an Empress. Like, it's kind of like you Four of Wands. Let's see. Who it could be you. Well, it looks like to me there's another person. They sit back in the hangman position. They think about how much time they put into the Empress of this household with the Four of Wands and whatnot. And it just looks like you're sitting back and you're thinking about a lot of things. The Three of Swords for Cancer spirit. What is this? There's some type of pain that's been hurting you for a long time with this Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to use another deck to try to get like a little bit more into it, because it seems like y'all aren't trying to like let out what it is that is like hurting you, or what has hurt you. And sometimes when we're going through things and we're coming up, like we're releasing, we're letting go, we're acknowledging, even though we've released a lot, we know that there's still things inside that do hurt us and that still pain us or make us feel some type of way. But sometimes it feels like, oh, releasing that might make me look weak, or saying that might make me stay in this stuck energy of being sad or upset, right? The Queen of Wands for Cancer. There's a Knight of Cups. So another way that I'm seeing this too is like how in the beginning I said that, okay, this Page of Pentacles could be this Queen of Wands thought. It can also be that this Page of Pentacles is you in this water energy, this fresh new energy. 737 may be significant to you, so check out the numbers, to see what that means. But yeah, this could be you. And as I showed you earlier, this Page of Cups was looking in a different direction from this Queen of Wands. So it looks like there's a Queen of Wands. This is another option to this layout, this story. Mom. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. My young one was kind of waking up. Okay, so like I was saying though, this Queen of Wands could be this, and this Knight of Cups energy always coming and, giving this supposed sincere offer of love and care and affection. But at the end of the day, it's like this is what comes with that Knight of Cups energy. This pain comes with this all the time. Maybe this could be even a crunch on your finances, Cancer. And this person not only brings that, but they also bring, this. You always end up hurt where you keep, going around this person or dealing with this person. And that can be why the main card of this reading, for what you need to know, in the beginning weeks of July, is that you may be walking away from somebody to explore something else different, something new. The Page of Cups, what is this Page of Cups trying to explore? This is for Cancer. Please keep this reading protected, Spirit. Yeah, you're looking to explore new relationships, maybe even new concepts of relationships, and that's in the move of whether it be families, friends, new allies, new partners at work, something new, something different. It can also be too that you're having these conversations. Let's say, Cancer, like, okay, how you thought when you were 15 is how you thought when you were 15, right? And there may have been some maturity to it, and then there was some lacking of maturity to it. But then, like, let's say a decade later, 25, your way of thinking when you look back on that situation is not necessarily 100% the same. So I feel like you're taking the time to have these conversations. This could be with 3 other people. This could be with your family. This could be with your friends. But it's like taking a new, fresh start at communicating. You know what I'm saying? Communicating with love, communicating with care, and whatnot. And in turn with that, it does bring this Knight of Cups and this Knight of Pentacles into this Nine of Swords. It's like it's bringing this love and this care, you know, and even with this Queen of Wands energy, that can be somebody within this Three of Cups situation who is very good at, you know, manifesting that spiritual energy. This could even be, you know, your group that you're in, Cancer, but there is something manifesting here that is care, love, concern. It's something that wants to stay for a long time. It wants to remain loyal to you. And at the end of the day, it's like while you're going through the different towers you're going through in the upright, this is always here behind you. If you need help with finances or with, you know, just with things, I don't care if it's that you needed to get food in the house for the day, you know, for your kids or for yourself, or if you need to put a couple dollars in your tank, that's always going to be there for you, surrounding you. This love right here, this care, it being in the upright, that Knight of Cups being in the upright is a sincere offer, a sincere love. You know what I'm saying? This is happiness. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck in the upright, accompanied by the Star and the Three of Wands. Like, it's like learning to recognize who you are, and that you can take care of things, Cancer, that you can keep your home up, that you can keep everything afloat. And there's nothing wrong with asking for help. And in Cancer, for those of you all, you know, out there who are more abundant or able to extend your hand, thank you. I have a mom who is a Cancer, and she's been very helpful, you know, through different ways of new communications that we've had, and I truly do appreciate her. I want to ask Spirit the advice for you, Cancer, as you heal, because this is a healing journey. It looks like that you're in, or that you've been stepping into, you know, and it looks like you're taking time to look at those things that have happened in the past, and, you know what I'm saying, what makes sense, those things that have put you in a Nine of Swords energy of feeling, you know, like, am I ever going to get out of this? You know, is this always going to keep attacking my mental, where I can't, you know, stand up and be healthy enough to do what needs to be done? What is your advice for Cancer, Spirit? 1313 can be significant to you. You have the Knave of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Lovers. I'm getting from my masculine energy, like, if you have faith and belief in the Creator, whichever name you so choose, don't accept small offers. Knave of Pentacle in reverse. These fresh new offers that are small and they're not substantial, like there's no growth in it, I guess. It looks like don't, and I would say, because behind this Emperor sits the Hierophant. You know, this Hierophant is sitting on a throne to some degree, and there are 2 individuals in front who are being taught, and then there's Lovers here. Like, it looks like you can be a teacher of some sort, or maybe a preacher, someone who professes, the truth about love and what it is. Do not accept small offers or fresh new offers that don't have any value. And I would say they don't have any value because you have a whole lot behind you. Some of you may already be in connections and whatnot. Can you tell me what this Knave of Pentacles in reverse is? It's the Hermit in reverse. So it's something that's being done in the dark. If you're accepting small offers in the dark or doing things with friends and family, this is weird. You have this King of Wands here, and you have these things sitting behind him, like somebody controlling what is exposed or not exposed. Don't do that. 1555 can also be significant. All right, Cancer, that's the message for you. Peace.